Born on July 15, 1937 in Rome, Italy, Galli showed an early passion for football. Growing up in the heart of Italy, he was surrounded by a culture where football was more than just a sport. It was a way of life. His natural talent for the game was evident from a young age, and he quickly made a name for himself in local youth leagues. Galli's early career saw him join the ranks of several smaller Italian clubs where he first began to shape his understanding of the game. He played as a midfielder, known for his technical ability, vision on the field, and leadership qualities. His strong work ethic, combined with his tactical intelligence, made him a standout player at each club he represented, even in the early years of his career. As a player, Galli spent time with clubs such as AS Roma, Fiorentina, and Juventus, each of which further refined his understanding of tactical football. He was a versatile midfielder who was also known for his composure under pressure and his ability to dictate the tempo of a match. His playing career, which spanned from the mid-1950s to the early 1970s, laid the foundation for his later managerial career. After retiring from playing, Galli transitioned into coaching, drawn by a desire to influence the game from the sidelines. His tactical awareness and leadership were recognized early in his managerial career, which began in the 1970s, when he took charge of a number of smaller clubs in Italy. The coaching beginnings, 1970s. Galli's coaching career began to take shape in the 1970s, a time when Italian football was undergoing a transformation. The tactical revolution that had swept through European football was influencing Italian clubs and national teams alike. Coaches like Giovanni Trapattoni and Enzo Bearzot were making their marks on the global stage, and Galli quickly positioned himself as one of the promising talents on the managerial scene. In the early stages of his career, Galli focused on developing a strong defensive organization, something that would come to define his managerial style. Like many of his contemporaries in Italy, he emphasized the importance of discipline and a structured approach to the game, often relying on counterattacks and a solid backline. His first major managerial role came with Serie A club Fiorentina in the mid-1970s, where he showed promise in developing a competitive team, guiding them to several mid-table finishes. Although he didn't secure any major trophies during his time there, Galli's tactical innovations were beginning to attract attention from bigger clubs and the national team setup. Peak of Galli's career: 1979 1980. The true peak of Galli's career came during the 1979-1980 season when he took over the Italian national football team. His appointment was seen as a significant moment in Italian football, as it marked a shift towards a more calculated, pragmatic approach to the game at the international level. During this period, Galli was tasked with guiding Italy through qualifying for the 1980 UEFA European Championship. His tenure, though brief, was marked by tactical stability and a focus on team cohesion. Galli's style was rooted in the principles of Catenaccio, the Italian defensive system that prioritized a well-organized defense, precise passing, and the ability to strike on the counter. Under his leadership, the Italian team displayed a solid and disciplined defensive structure, one of Galli's hallmarks. The squad was built around strong, experienced defenders who could hold the line and midfielders capable of launching quick, precise counterattacks. The team's attacking play, however, was often viewed as conservative, but it worked effectively within Galli's tactical framework. The 1979-1980 UEFA European Championship marked a pivotal moment in Galli's career, even though Italy did not win the tournament. Galli's team made it to the semi-finals of the competition, where they were narrowly defeated by West Germany in a tense match. This performance, however, solidified Galli's reputation as a tactician capable of guiding Italy to competitive success. Despite not securing any major titles during his short tenure as the national team manager, Galli's defensive approach earned him widespread respect. His focus on team organization and his ability to adapt to different opponents made him one of the most revered tacticians of his generation. Main achievements: Galli's career during the 1979-1980 period is highlighted by several key achievements that contributed to his legacy as a football coach. Leadership of the Italian national team. Galli's brief stint as the manager of the Italian national team was the highlight of his coaching career. He was entrusted with guiding Italy through the qualification process for the 1980 UEFA European Championship, a tournament that was seen as crucial for Italy's international reputation. Tactical mastery. Known for his emphasis on defensive organization and counter-attacking football, Galli brought a pragmatic approach to managing Italy. His defensive discipline and his focus on controlling the game from the midfield allowed Italy to remain competitive in Europe despite not possessing the same attacking firepower as some of their rivals. Impressive tournament performance. Despite not winning the 1980 UEFA European Championship, Italy's performance under Galli was commendable. The team advanced to the semi-finals, which was seen as a respectable achievement, especially given the challenges posed by other top teams in the tournament. Promoting Italian football's tactical evolution. Galli's influence extended beyond his work with the national team. He was part of the coaching wave that emphasized tactical awareness and discipline, which laid the foundation for Italian football's dominance in the 1980s and 1990s. His methods, which prioritized solid defensive play and effective counter-attacks, became the hallmark of many successful Italian teams in the years following his tenure.